Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you and explain to you how to use and benefit from our bone conduction hearing aids, and at the same time it has a second function of Bluetooth headphones. I want you to understand there are two functions, they're separate, and when it's a bone conduction hearing aid, it's not a Bluetooth headphone. There are two different functions and we need to switch it from one to the other. So now we will focus on the bone conduction hearing aid, since most of you, that's what you buy it for. And I will start by showing you all the parts, what comes in the box. In the box, you're all going to have this card. This card tells you that when you use it as hearing aid, do not, again I repeat, do not try to pair it to your mobile phone. Why? Because when it's working as hearing aid, you need the microphone to be open all the time. If you pair it to your mobile phone, the microphone talks only to the Bluetooth of the mobile phone. So remember, do not try to pair it to your mobile phone. So this is the card explaining not to connect it, not to try to pair it to the mobile phone. And there is a QR that you can use in order to scan, and it will link you to the video if you need to see it again. This is the bone conduction hearing aid. I will explain to you in a minute the functionality of each one of the bottom. For now, you only need to see that. So that's the most important part, and that's the bone conduction hearing aid. In the box, you will have also earplugs, you will have a charging cable, and you will have a user guide. So the user guide, please read it before you use. Very important. Unfortunately, many customers do not read user guide. The earplugs are really for those of you who may be sensitive enough or do not want to hear the sound coming from the ears as well as from the microphone. You can plug it so there is no delay. There is sound coming only from one source, from the microphone. This is the charging cable. It's a magnetic charging cable. You tie it to the pins here. That's one side. The other side, which is traditional USB, you plug to a USB charger, controller, inverter, different names, but all have the same. They all will have a USB socket. And we suggest, before you use it, make sure it's fully charged. Fully charged, we recommend 6 to 8 hours to charge it. When it's charged, you remove the cable. Now, I will go with you step by step how to operate the unit. Step number one, how to turn it on. To turn it on, this button is called the multifunction, the one on the bottom, a little bit bigger than the others. This is the multifunction button. To turn on the unit, you will press the multifunction for about 3 seconds. Then you'll hear a beep and the unit is on. The second button is the volume, high and low. Remember, the same button is for the volume high and the volume low. It's just on the two corners of the same button. One is high, plus, and the other one is minus to take the volume down. So remember, the unit, you have to keep it in hearing aid mode. The new version of our software is set up so when you turn the unit on, it will come up at default as the hearing aid. The only time you will change it is when you want to connect it to your mobile phone. If you want to use it as the hearing aid, the chances are you don't need to do anything. It will come up as the hearing aid. Let's talk about the multifunction button. Function number 2, it has a filter, a frequency band that allows you to get rid of noise when you're indoor, and there is different noise when you're outdoor. So click one time on the multifunction. It will switch between indoor filter to an outdoor filter. So you can just try. It's set up as a default to work as the indoor. But if you don't hear well or you don't like the sound, you can try to switch it to the other band and see which one gives you a better reply. So remember again, on and off. Number 2, switch between outdoor and indoor. 1 click, not 2. And you can switch between hearing aid and Bluetooth by double click on the multifunction. You do 1, 2, it will switch to the second mode. Now, you have it set up in the mode you want to have it. Here is how you put it so you can listen. You put it over your neck, And I suggest, even though the picture shows put it on the bone, you may want to play with it a little bit. Find out for yourself which mode gives you the best sound. Maybe putting over your ear, next to your ear, under your ear. You just play with it a little bit until you get the best performance that makes you happy with the sound. Now, in case you have any question, any doubts, any misunderstanding, please use one of the following contact information: email, WhatsApp, or you can send a text message to the company's phone number. I really wish you a better quality of life when you can hear better and listen to conversation, TV, and other sound sources. I wish you all good luck, happy, and enjoy your product. Thank you very much.